Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alison from Soul Like Dotty, and as always it is so lovely to have you take the time to stop by today. Big thank you to all of my subscribers, and if you're new to my channel or you're just stopping by, just take a second to think, could I just press that button and subscribe to this channel? You never know, you might like what you see in the future, and just give me that little, that little cheeky thumbs up as well if you can. So, and I like to chat, so comment. I'll just say that now. So hello to everybody out there. It is May. It doesn't feel very May in Britain right now, so I thought I'd share with you my plans for May. So I've got some fabric to share, I've got some patterns to share, I've got some talk through some of the things that we've got planned in May and in June that are affecting my sewing plans. And I feel like I've got my sojo. No, not that it went. It's just I feel like everything's been squeezed so tight that I struggled a bit at the beginning of the year, but I definitely feel like that balance is back and I've got my sojo right there again. So I'm really happy about that. We'll just move that pattern to one side. So behind me you can see the two blouses that I made for the Sew Blouse in April challenge that I shared on my last vlog and on Instagram. The first fabric I'm going to share with you today, it's not very exciting, it's just a different colourway in the Pound Fabrics Viscose chalice. So I just thought I'd share it because it's such, I think it's the cornflower, so cornflower blue, and it's such a bonny fabric. Now I was planning to make another Tilly and the Buttons Mabel dress in this, and I probably will, it'll definitely be a dress, but that may be maybe a June make. I don't think that's going to be a May make, just because of what I've got here and another fabric that I can't show you yet. I'll explain why. But just with what I've got planned here already, and just some time off that I've got and things as well. So I'm going to pop that to one side. Now I'm going to pick up and show you, because I've shared these with you before, so I'm not going to dwell on it. I have got this Indigo dress, which as you can see is clipped together, ready to be sewn, and that's ready to go. So I'm aiming over the next couple of days to get this one finished, and the dark green one, which I've shared with you before. So I'll give you an update on those over the next couple of weeks in my vlogs. They're both Indigo dresses, they're both sewn in parts, they just need putting together again. What else can I tell you? So let's start with these, because you might still be able to pick up some of these bargains at First for Fabrics. I was on my lunch break at work on, I think it was Thursday, and Tamblin put a message on the Sewtoon WhatsApp chat. Kind of thanks Tamlin for enabling me to spend even more money on fabric, to say that loads of jerseys, really nice like Stoff of Sweden jerseys, were reduced to like £5 and £7 a metre, which is a bargain at First for Fabrics. So I picked up this one. I think Tamlin might have got this one to make a t-shirt for Taylor, her son, but I'm just going to make a probably a Billie jumper with it. I'm going to try and do a bit of a combination between the Tilly and the Buttons Billie jumper and the Dressmaker's Closet Nell t-shirt, because I love the t-shirt sleeves, I love the neckline, but I like the wider fit of the Billie. So I'm going to do a bit of a what's that? That's a bit of a combo. I don't know, I make a new thing up each time, don't I? I don't know what I'll put around the neck. I might just use this for around the neck, I don't know. But we are going to the lakes for a week in May and the weather is rubbish. So I've got lots of stuff that I'd normally kind of be wearing at this time of year, and I just feel like I need some like snug jumper type things, and so I want to get that finished, and I also want to get this finished, which will be literally 1 hour to put together, which is already cut as a Tammy handmade jumper that I can't remember the name of, but I'll pop it in the comments. I've made one of those before. So I just want lots of snuggly, warm, cosy things. Now I had seen this on First for Fabrics and I nearly bought it. I am really lucky because it's minutes down the road. I can just do things on click and collect. And it's the colours are just so me, all those lovely bright leopard prints, and it's like it's just fun. I think they're both fun, and so I want to be warm and snuggly, but I want to look quite fun. Now with this, again, I don't know what I'm going to do the neckband in. And I don't know if I'm going to do a band at the bottom or if I'm just sort of going to finish the bottom off. I'm not sure yet. These are very similar in terms of the blue. In fact, they're identical, so I might pop back and get some ribbing to go with that. I don't know. I have got some pale pink possibly that I could do the neckband with on this one. And I've definitely got black, so I might just do black with that one. And I've also got, I have got some, well, I've got 2 different fabrics in this and I've not got one of them to hand, so I do apologise. I ordered, and somewhere in the room, I'm not going to go looking for it now, I think I've got 2 meters of this to make a blouse with. But plans sort of changed, so I did some different blouses. So this is the viscose. It's the same as the pink that's up there, and I've also used this in navy and another colour, I can't remember which, from First for Fabrics. I think it's £4 a metre. So I got this, washed it, got it ready, and didn't make the blouse. And then I've got a dress that came up on my Facebook feed. It's an ASOS dress. And I absolutely love it. It's lilac. I'm going to put some pictures in of it. It's got red flowers on it. And I thought, oh, I quite fancy making that. And I did put something on the Sawtoon chat to the girls about, you know, like there's a lot of embroidery in this. And I've only done a really small amount of embroidery on my machine since I got it, like a tiny amount, like the top of those 2 sleeves. I've not done any more. But I am going to try and get some more done. So we were talking about I could use iron on things. And I wanted, you know, when you want to recreate the look. So you'll see some pictures. I'm going to pop them in now. So this dress is very much like, I think I made 4 of these last year. You might remember when I went to the ball, I wore one. I wore a check gingham one for the photo shoot. I dropped them in. I made a zebra print one. I made a royal blue one. And it is the Style Arc Bell woven dress. Now, I love this dress. It's got shirring at the back of the waist. You don't need to do the buttons all the way down if you don't want to. I'm not bothered about having a split in it, so you can if you want to, you don't have to. But I've also done it with without the buttons on the front of the waist, and I've also shirred the whole of the waist. So I've done a few different versions of it, but I think with the pattern, so I would always, now I've adapted it so I do the waistband, which is here. I do the waistband in one piece. I don't put the buttons on. It does sort of need for me maybe 1 or 2 buttons just here, and I have sewn the buttons on, but I just do it in one piece. So I'm gonna try to recreate the look of that with this fabric, and I'm going to try to do some of the embroidery on the machine. Now, it's viscose, so I'm not sure how well it's going to handle it. I'm going to have a little test and a little play with it first. So I went and got another 3 more meters because that dress takes 5 meters. But what I'm going to do is do some test parts of it and see how it works out. Obviously, I've got all the bits and bobs to layer it and do all of that. But I'm not very confident about doing this. So I'm going to try and recreate that look. But I've also got a similar colour fabric that I ordered when I was like, oh yes, I can order it online, because I bought that in the shop and I thought, oh, that's the same one online. But the one that I got is like a linen, like a slub, you know, it looks a bit linen-y, but it's still got a lot of drape, but it's got a little bit more structure, so I'm not sure which one might embroider the best. So if I need to, I can pop back and get some of that as well. So don't go on and buy it all, just in case I need any more. And the reason, you might be thinking, right, get to the reason, Alison. So, some of you that might have followed my channel for a little while know that I won an award, and I won National Group of the Year for my Slim and World group in the lockdown year, and then there couldn't be a big award ceremony at Birmingham, so I was on stage last June to collect that award. So I've changed things around. I've got a new job, and I've also got my son's classes, my son's school, but I still do my Saturday morning group, which I absolutely love. And we just decided we were going for an award, which is called a Gold Award, and we were working towards it on the day of the coronation. And my district manager arrived last weekend with flowers and a balloon and got somebody to video it, and I didn't know what was going on in group to say, you've already done it. You did it last month, I didn't even know. So that was something that I've been working towards for sort of 3 or 4 months. So that was amazing. And we get to go to the ball. So there's been a bit of rejigging because we already had tickets to go and see Pink, supported hopefully by the script. But we bought the tickets for Pink. We love the script, but obviously with Mark passing away, I don't know whether they'll still be the support. But it's the same day. So because Carl's son Tyler and his partner Jace were going, Carl's still going to go there, and I'm going to go to the ball with my good friend Jen, who I met on my Slim World training 16 years ago. She's from Gisborough. We're going to go together, and I get to, there's like a little bit of a champagne reception in the afternoon and a photo shoot where you sort of get your picture taken with Margaret, the founder of Slimmer World. And I want to wear this dress for that. So I told you there was a story and I would get there eventually. So in my mind, this is the dress that I want to wear for that. And if it doesn't work, hey ho, it's okay. But I've promised myself many things. So last year I said I was going to learn to do sharing, which I do and I love. I made a lined coat, which I love. This year I've made a jacket. And I want to really start using the embroidery function on this machine, because as I said last time, I'm not about just churning out stuff for churning out stuff's sake to show you. I'm only making things if they're things that I'm going to actually wear, because what would be the point otherwise? But I think I'm going to love this dress, so I'm really hoping that it works out. And if the embroidery bit doesn't work out, I can get those iron-on things. You know, I'm not precious about that. But let me know what you think about it. I could buy it, but it's not my size, and why would I want to buy it when I could recreate it out of some £4 viscose? So that needs to go in the wash. So let's put that in the to go in the wash pile. And the other dress that I'm going to make to wear for the event on the night, I'm not going to share the fabric with you yet. A couple of the Sawtoon girls met me for a coffee. So hello to Lynn, Marilyn and Linda. We met for a coffee at the Metro last week, and I showed them a picture of which fabric it was and described what I was going to do with it. And it's actually going to be the same pattern, but it's in a very different fabric. But I'm not going to share that with you yet. I might share the trials and tribulations of it, and then I will share that with you in June. I'm being very secretive, aren't I? Do you know what? Like I can like real, like genuine to the heart secrets for other people I can keep, but I'm usually just too excited about the things that I'm making to keep it to myself. Now I am going to tell you a little secret, so come in closer, because I don't know where I first saw it at, but I saw some Liberty fabric with Hello Kitty in. And I'm not a massive Hello Kitty fan. I just think Hello Kitty stuff's really cute. And I kind of got this planted in my head. You know how I do. So I kind of went on a mission. Now, it seems to be only stocked in Japan, which obviously isn't kind of like, you know, someone I can just nip to pick up a couple of metres of fabric. And I don't know lots of people who go there. So I did a bit internet exploring, as you do, in the process of which I ended up buying a wash bag, because apparently they did a range of it for Boots a long time ago. So I got a wash bag off eBay, which I've got at work with all like my pens and my post-it notes and things like that in. So yeah, I can't show you it because it's at work and I'm off work. It's a bank holiday. But I did do a bit, you know, how you put it in Google and do a search. So this fabric came today and I want to share it with you. And I might have ordered some more. In fact, I've ordered 2 different colours in it. So I'll show them to you when they come. Oh, get like that. I'll show them to you when they come. So this is from AliExpress. Now, it definitely gives me the Liberty vibes in terms of the print. I mean, I love a floral anyway, but how cute. Hang on, I've got Hello Kitty upside down. Let me sort her out. How cute is this fabric? I mean, oh God, she's still the wrong way around. Hang on. There we are. There we are. How cute is that? mean, look at it with the little umbrellas and the little hair bands, and there's some tiny little ones. And from a distance, it just sort of blends in and looks like flowers. And then up close, it's just so cute. Now this, I got 3.5 meters. It is very wide. I think it's about 145 wide. It is so soft. I mean, it might not be Liberty, but it definitely feels like a cotton lawn. It's just got that drape and it's really soft. And I'm completely in love with it. Now, I was thinking, I'm sure I ordered 2 colourways and then just one arrived. But the other one's on its way. They must be coming separately. And I think for the 3.5 meters, including the postage was quite high. It was like £8, but I just clicked it through to see what the total was. I think I might have paid something like £28 or £27 or something, or £32 or somewhere around that. And I've ordered another one which is in similar but in blue, and then I've ordered another one. If the pictures will transfer over and show up okay, I'll show you the pictures, but I'll obviously show you it when it arrives. And then I've ordered another one that's blues and pinks, but in a bigger print with Hello Kitty on as well. I just love it. I just think it's so cute. So I know I've got all of this, all of it. Let's touch the fabric. Don't want to make things for summer. But guess what? This has to go on the pile. Or one of them will get made this month, if not this one. Because I just love it. And it probably might be an indigo dress. Like, this is an indigo dress that I've got on. I love it. It fits me nicely. I think this might be the sagebrush sleeves. Obviously this is in double gauze. This was from Burst for Fabrics. It might not be the sagebrush. Don't know. It might be the original sleeves. I don't know. I've hacked this pattern to bits that many times. I've shared the front. I've put the Dressmaker's Closet Ava Blouse sleeves in. I've recut the arm side. I've lengthened it. I've done all sorts to it. I've shaped it anyway. But I think that'll look really nice as that. It's my go-to pattern. But I also think a lot of the time it looks quite different. And I was thinking with one of the other ones, I might make a Davenport dress. So it's just a different sort of style. But yeah, what do you think? I know, I'm 55. I shouldn't be, I mean, I'm not a big, personally on me, not on anybody else, but on me, I'm not a big fan of like the novelty print. But, you know, how beautiful. Please don't send me all sorts of messages saying don't buy off AliExpress, because I've never bought off there before. Isn't it? Gorgeous. So, they are my plans. Plus, this box. So this box you might have seen in January, which is the box that's got all of my fabrics in to make my quilt, which I never started. So this was going to be the quilt. There's a block every month. I'm collecting the blocks every month, the patterns, but I've not made any of them. But I am going to start this quilt. So some of the other fabrics aren't in here, I don't think. I've got these lovely fabrics, and I've also got some florals that must be over there as well, because I think some of these I decided I wasn't going to put in because I want it to be sort of blues and pinks, and silvers, because the normal colours that I wear, but there are some florals to go in as well. This one and this one are to go in. So this is from Fleur et Euse. I think it's still available. That's going to be the back of it, which is just so cute. I might incorporate some of that into the front of it as well. And this is Liberty quilting cotton, which is gonna, the idea of that is that it will go with some of these. I just wanted things that were sort of tone on tone would go together, so that pink doesn't actually, I'll keep that as the backing, but I like those. And I'm going to do the same design on all of the blocks, and I'm going to cut out some of the blocks and I'm going to take it to the lakes, and I'm just going to do a little bit of sewing in the lakes on the quilt. That's it. So yeah, let me move that out of the way somewhere. That's my sewing plans for me. What have you got planned? Let me know. Tell me what you're making, what you're up to, what you're doing. We've got a busy month. We've got, I don't know what day I'm sharing this, but on Tuesday the 2nd, so this may go out after that, we've got to see my massively favourite band, James. Look, I'm so excited, I'm like that. Who are playing their 40th anniversary tour. And it's a completely different set. There's no support band, and they play 2 sets, and they are playing with an orchestra and a gospel choir. And absolutely beautiful. If I can get any, I won't be able to get any footage, that's a complete lie, because the band have asked people to lift their heads up from the camera and not take any footage and not take any videos. I think at one point they say photos are okay, to be there present in the moment. And the reason they don't want to do that is it's so different that they don't want that to be spoiled for other people that are going, and I think that's pretty fair. So we've got that in May, and then right at the end of May, very early in June, we're going to see Coldplay in Manchester. Can't wait. See me lovely Coldplay again. And then I've got the ball, and then the day after the ball, I've managed to get us Pink tickets. So Carl's gone 2 nights, so I'm coming back and I've got to see Pink. So like the next few weeks, I'm like, loads going on. I'm super excited. So tell me what you're up to, tell me what you're making, and let's catch up soon. So bye for now.